How are we doing today, traders? It is January 31st, 2024. It is the professional trader here back with another video. It's Wednesday. Today was a pretty important day for anybody who is aware of the fundamentals that came out today. We had the federal rate funds that came out today, as well as the FOMC statement, as well as Jerome Powell speaking. So this is just kind of like my post reaction to the markets now that things have kind of went wild, but look like they're kind of settling now. So as expected, the federal funds rate remained the same, which is 5.5%. The FOMC statement and the FOMC press conference, from my perspective, in my personal opinion, was kind of what was to be expected. The long term is still to, cut interest rates, but when that's gonna happen still depends on, how these numbers come out in the future. So cutting rates, as early as March, like I was hearing, seems like it is a lot less likely to happen. But overall, the goal is still cut interest rates. So that's just kind of my summary on, the FOMC matter. Taking a look add some Forex pairs. We could go ahead and take a look at the DXY. The DXY has been doing a lot, just back and forth. We still haven't just broke out one way. At one point today, we were all the way down here, right? It looked like we might finally start to trend in that direction, but we had that FOMC statement, we had the federal rate funds, and then we had Jerome Powell start speaking. Even as he was speaking, you know, the market was, it was doing it shows it better on the 1 hour, maybe even on the 15 minute. Right. We were doing a lot of, back and forth even during the meeting, right? Peaked up, peaked all the way down. But we see that we are at the moment trending higher. I've been saying if I had to pick a way, I'm still leaning more dollar bullish, short term, but like a longer, um longer bearish outlook, but like short term still bullish. But when that bearish run will happen, can't say. So, price action, from this run up, to me that, signified, a bullish market. And then, after the impulse, we just had, consolidation. We're still in a consolidated market. But in my opinion, today gave a more clearer outlook on which way the markets might go. And, to me, that's short-term bullish. Um, Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow, we have unemployment claims and ISM manufacturing PMI. But then, on Friday, we have NFP unemployment rate and, average hourly earnings. So, the fundamentals are not done yet. It may be a little bit too early to say if, this DXY is going to break out. We might not see that today. We might just break down to the downside again, or, we might break it today, or, it might happen on Friday, or, we might reverse to the downside. I'm not sure, but I do want to talk about some trades that I took. Um, I made a video, excuse me. I made a video on yesterday, just kind of updating on some trades that I took. One of them was gold. What made me take it yesterday was just the this initial reaction to the markets. So let me move that real quick. So, I forgot what happened yesterday, but at one point it looked like we were going to break out to the upside, but we failed and we even closed bearish. So on that candle, I took a trade to the downside with my stop loss just right above here. Never really saw it go my way, right? And then, we see that today we broke above, looking like we may, finally have been trending in a direction. But as quick as we broke above is as quickly as we close right back below, very impulsively too. So to me, this most definitely looks bearish. Looking at it on the daily, if I just clear all this right now, you know, um, still in a long-term uptrend in my opinion on the daily, but I wouldn't be looking for buys right now. But not wouldn't be looking to short it right now just because, I tried shorting it and didn't go my way. So for me, I'm more so looking for, the break of this structure right here. And then, from there I'll revisit gold. excuse me, I have some other trades that I am in. One is GBP USD. I talked about me taking some trades on GBP USD. Um, I added more lot sizes to this trade, somewhere around here when the meeting was going. No, not in the clear yet, but we are seeing sorry about that. We are seeing that this market is starting to put in these lower highs, and we're seeing that it is, failing to create a higher high. And if we can get that DXY bullishness, then we could and we should see this market continue to the downside. So still in GBP USD, and just waiting to see if we can get that breakout to the downside. We have about an hour before this 4 hour candle closes. So if we can get it to close bearish, a good sign for sure. Um, USD CAD, looking at USD CAD, pretty interesting, right? Because if we zoom out from a long-term perspective, we had this big impulse move to the downside, and then we see today, and I talked about it looking bearish yesterday, and actually took a sell, but I got stopped out. But we did continue that bearish move, to the downside after breaking these lows, right? After breaking this support of 1.34139. It wasn't immediate because we retraced pretty impulsively to the upside. But that next 4 hour candle was impulsively right back to the downside, followed by a lower low being created, right? So, we see that we retrace to the 50% perfectly on USD CAD, and right, and now we're seeing a big impulse move from that 50% level. So, is USD CAD, a buy now? Maybe, but you know, um, would maybe just want to see, maybe one more pushback, a higher high get created, and then, maybe from there, I'll look to try to get in. So I'm not looking to get in just now, but I do think that, maybe now a better buy opportunity may be presentable soon. But still need to keep in mind that, we are keep doing that on accident, that we are like pushing, not pushing, we haven't pushed higher, right? Even though we had this impulse, yeah, we haven't, pushed higher just yet. So, would want to see that, a new high come in basically. Yeah, that's how I feel about USD CAD. AUD USD. I took a trade on AUD USD earlier today just because we've been ranging, right? After this impulse move, we've been ranging back and forth, hitting resistance, hitting support, hitting resistance, hitting support. But, I took a trade to the downside today, just because, on the 4 hour chart, at one point, price was all the way up here. It rejected to come all the way back down and even close bearish. So, after that 4 hour candle, I took a trade with the next 4 hour candle with a stop loss just right below, just right above, the wick high, just a little bit more room to give myself space. And then, looking to trade it to, more long-term trade, just because I feel like if that DXY bullishness comes in, then, we could really start to see this trail to the downside. So we'll be looking to hold, but, would still need to see the break of that 0.65261 level, right? So not in the clear yet, right? And we could potentially just see this bounce right back up, but you know, um, we'll just have to see. Um, Euro USD looks like it may finally be, creating that low. It's right at that wick. So, we really just want to see, you know, that breakout happen, and then, from there, would be looking to, try to get in. USD JPY, not really looking for the buy opportunity just now, just because it broke the support level. But, not bearish just yet because, it's on the daily even, it may look a lot more clear, right? So on the daily, on the 4 hour, it looks like, a lower low is created. But, if we're looking at it on the daily, we still haven't broke that support level right here, right? Looked like we were going to break it, but we've wicked, right? But we're still bearish for the day, pretty bearish too. So not looking just yet for a USD JPY buy, but you could call this a fake out or whatever you want to call it, but not not looking for the sell. just yet, just because, as quick as we broke out of here is as quick as we came back up. So, this level is just really, it's still holding, in my opinion. So, USDJPY, yeah, so that's pretty much everything that I'm looking at. Just want to see if these markets can continue. And then, if they can continue, things will look well for, me and my trades that I have going on. But, I'll be making a video if not tomorrow, then Friday for sure. See how these NFP numbers come out and see how the markets close. But appreciate to anybody who's watching, liking, comments, and subscribing. Guys, take care. Have a good trading week, and I'll see you guys soon.